Another excellent week so far by Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group of Telegram. We have made so far more than 120 pips of profits to our clients in that group alone. This is the group, guys, as we can see from Telegram, and these are the signals as you will see them once you join the group. So as you can see, almost all of them have actually hit the take profit number one at least. As you can see, only one small loss compared to these good profits. And then again on Tuesday so far it was 100% of profits, and as you can see the pound AUD has reached the take profit level number 2, making in total more than 120 pips. So again, guys, everything seems to be going so well in the group, and I believe we are back on track, and finally the clients are satisfied with the service. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below of this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Alright, so let's put it this way. I here announce that I really officially hate Pound JPY. Pound JPY, guys, has really screwed me up for 3 times in a row in the deal of the day. Therefore, I believe that I'm not gonna send any deals on it any longer. Meanwhile, thankfully, the other signals which I have sent in the last weekly analysis video really worked so well. As you can see, the EURUSD right now is actually activated, running in about 20 pips of profit. Pound USD has reversed from the exact edge of the safe zone, which is, by the way, not a stop loss. And I have said that millions of times. Right now it's actually at the break even. AUDUSD has also been ranging inside of the safe zone, and finally in 10 pips of profit. USDJPY hit already the take profit level. USDCAD is the only signal which has failed, unfortunately. USDCHF, as you can see, is now running in about 6 pips of profit. And are you ready for the gold? The gold, indeed, guys, has hit the take profit level, making more than 265 pips of profits. Congratulations for those who have taken this signal and enjoyed these pips. And there is also one comment who said that he was planning to buy the gold, and thanks to my signal he decided to sell it instead of buying. I'm so happy for him, because if he bought the gold he would actually screw up so much. I mean, he would have made sadly a big losses if he bought the gold. So thankfully my analysis has paid off. Of course, I'm not claiming at all that my analysis is gonna be accurate all of the time at all. I never say that. Some weeks actually I really mess up and send very bad signals, but thankfully I think about more than 80% of the time my analysis are so accurate. Anyway, let's now begin the midweek analysis, and now let's begin with the EURUSD. So regarding the EURUSD, guys, most likely we will actually continue selling this pair, but it's gonna be about where exactly we can start selling it again. Now I believe that the EURUSD actually has a potential to make another bullish movement, for a simple reason is we're having here, of course, that support trend line, as you can see, and also if we check the Fibonacci retracement, we are right now actually at 38.2. So therefore there is a possibility that the EURUSD is actually gonna make a bounce here to rise again to reach that level of a resistance, and from there we can start selling the EURUSD again. So now, after the appearance of that price action, as you can see right here, these 2 candles, now we can safely here draw the resistance trend line from this lower high all the way to this higher low, just like that. That means that there is a chance for the EURUSD to rise again right here and reverses exactly at that level of a real resistance at 1.08914. Therefore, the signal for the EURUSD is going to remain almost the same, but we are just going to adjust the entry just a little bit. I mean, just to make it at 1.8914. That's it. And the safe zone is going to remain the same with the same take profit levels. So that's everything for the EURUSD. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Alright, so the Pound USD, as you can see, guys, is ranging right now at the entry point, but however I believe also the the Pound USD is actually going to continue making more pullbacks. Of course, almost the same reason. If we check here the support trend lines, we can notice that the Pound USD is actually bouncing on that level of a support trend line. So there is also a possibility for another pullback and for the Pound USD to rise one more time. So therefore, we have to consider selling the pair at some point right here. Now, in my opinion, by looking at the real level of a resistance, we can confirm that this level indeed right here, exactly, at 1.25120 has indeed been actually a real level of a resistance. And I need to edit the entry right here to be at 1.25120. So as you can see, this was, of course, let me just, give me a second, guys, 1 second. Alright, so I just have edited the signal just to make sure it won't confuse any of you guys. So as we can see right here, 1.25120 has indeed been a real level of the resistance, which was also a real level of the resistance in the past. Then we had here the fake breakout. And now we can confirm also that using this resistance trend line, seems like that the market is indeed falling all the way right here and is going to continue the rise to reach that level of a resistance trend line, and afterwards is going to continue the fall. So that being said, that's going to be our signal for the pound USD. Let's just wait for the market to rise for another 27 pips, and we will actually be aiming 100. You know something? I want to reduce the take profit level. I want always to give you guys a realistic take profit levels. Therefore, the new take profit level is going to be right here at 1.2393977. So that's everything for the pound USD. Let's now move to the AUD USD. Alright, so also the AUD USD, as you can see, is running in profit so far. But however, I believe that after the appearance of the current price action, we have to consider selling the AUD USD at another level. Let me just now, actually we will keep the same take profit level. Let's move to the 4-hour time frame and check this out. Right here what we can see is actually a resistance trend line from this higher high all the way to this lower high, just like that. Now first of all, we have to confirm that this was of course a real level of a resistance trend line. Then this was also another real level. Then here we have major fake breakout level. Then again, the same level of a real resistance trend line has indeed been respected again, as we can see right here, guys. Now, remarkably, the market has made here another small fake breakout from that level. Then instantly these 2 wicks right here represents the second attempt of that resistance trend line, which means indeed that level of a resistance trend line is being respected. So there is a possibility now that the AUD USD is actually going to continue the rise to reach the same level of a real resistance trend line, and after that is going to continue the fall. That can be confirmed also by looking at the real level of a resistance on the left side. As you can see exactly right here. This level, my friends, indeed exactly right here at 0.66826 has indeed been a real level of a resistance, real level of the support, and also it's matching up along with the resistance trend line attempts right here. So that being said, now the market is actually facing here a support zone, so there is also another possibility that the market will continue the rise upon the pressure from that support to reach the same level of the resistance, and then boom, it's gonna continue the fall. So that being said, let me please write the signal for you. And let's now move to the USD JPY. Guys, another reminder about the free group of Telegram. It's a free, guys. You don't have to pay anything at all to join it. You will receive here the updates about these signals. If anything happens that might goes against our direction, I will notify here everyone in these updates. For example, here I have sent this update about the pound JPY signal for the deal of the day, which is of course has failed, and unfortunately the pound JPY has reversed exactly from the stop loss, and that really pissed me so much. But however, don't forget to join this group. You will find the link provided in the description below of this video, or you will find it also you will find it also in the first comment in the video, which will be pinned in the comments. So make sure to click that button and join this group. That's for your own benefit. You have to join this group to receive the updates and notifications about any of these signals. I will not wait for the signals to be in big loss. If I notice any price action says that this signal is failing, I'm gonna update everyone there. Anyway, let's now see what we can do next with the USDJPY. As you can see, guys, the market kept rising and just reversed exactly from the take profit level, which was, by the way, a real level of the resistance, as I have implied in the last video. So meaning that level of a resistance has indeed been respected. So let's now get rid of the old signal and let's see now what we can do next with the USDJPY. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not this time, right here, guys, we're actually having a fake breakout. Guys, please listen carefully. Do not just take screenshots. You have to listen to me. the USDJPY signal is going to be different this time. Why? Because I am assuming, and I think I'm correct this time, looking judging from my experience and the price action, that this is a fake breakout. And right here, exactly right there, at 136.324 lies the real level of the resistance. If we scroll to the left side, we can notice here it was a real level of a resistance. It was also a real level of the support, as you can see right here as well. Keep scrolling to the left side, you can see also it was indeed the real level of the resistance multiple times. So that being said, I'm giving you now guys a new way of the signals. I want you guys to be careful with the USDJPY, because we will wait for the market to reach Fibonacci 50, and from there it's most likely gonna make a pullback to reach the same level of the resistance, and from there we will actually start selling the market again. Actually, you know something, let's wait for it to reach 61.8. We will wait for the USDJPY to reach 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, since actually it was the nearest resistance to our entry, and then wait for the market to make another pullback to reach 38.2 right here at the level, the real level of the resistance, and from there we will start selling the market. Do not start to sell the USDJPY instantly. Do not. Just wait for the market to indeed create a fake breakout, then rise again to retest the same level of the real resistance. If you sell immediately, there is a possibility that the market is actually fooling us and it's actually creating now a new support, and by that you will actually mess up with the signal. So please do not sell right now. Let me actually write it for you. We will wait for the USDJPY. Oh, 1 second. Get rid of the ray. Exactly. Just wait for the USDJPY to reach that level of the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, just like that, and then to make another pullback, and then we can start selling this pair exactly just like that. Then sell, let me just write it for you even, sell after the retest at 136.324, just like that. And the safe zone, of course, going to be ranging till the highest level of the resistance right here, as you can see. And for the take profit level, guys, it's going to be placed all the way right here at the absolutely lowest level of the support at 135.657, which means our safe zone will be ranging for about 36 pips against 66 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USD CAD. Wait a minute. Usually USD CAD should be before USDJPY. I think by mistake I have shifted these two pairs, maybe. It's okay. Anyway, let's now begin with the USD CAD. And as you can see, guys, USD CAD was the only signal that has really failed. It just didn't go as we have expected. Anyway, let me now tell you what we can do next with the USD CAD. Actually, if we look at the bigger picture, first of all, we're having here a bigger head and shoulders pattern has appeared. Also, keep in mind I'm on the daily chart, and also we are having here head and shoulders pattern as well, which means the USD CAD, guys, has a potential to continue the fall. Now we can here see that remarkably the market has indeed respected the same level of a real resistance here at 1.35545. This was of course a real level of the resistance, which was of course in the past a real level of a support as well. Then we have here that fake breakout, and then again the same level of a real resistance has indeed been respected. So that being said, we can actually start assuming that the USD CAD will continue the fall. So now moving to the 4-hour time frame, what we can expect actually from this pair. Now what we need to see right here, guys, is the resistance trend line, and as you can see right here, I have drawn here the resistance trend line from this higher high all the way to this lower high. What I will do next is just really something very simple. I'm going to drag the same resistance trend line and just place it right there, exactly right there, at the nearest real level of a resistance trend line, which was right here, which was in the past also a support trend line, and as you can see, a real level of a resistance trend line. Meanwhile, we had here number 1, number 2 fake breakouts from that level, of course here 3 and 5 and 4, so meaning multiple times the market has actually formed here a fake breakout from that level. However, if we look carefully, we can actually expect from the USD CAD to rise again to reach that level of a resistance trend line. And if we look carefully again, check this out. Right here exactly, guys, on the left, we're having also a real level of the resistance. Therefore, most likely the market will continue respecting that level and is gonna continue the fall. Another way to confirm this, of course, is by using the Fibonacci retracement. And check this out. The market has just reversed from 23.6, and most likely, guys, we will actually be selling between 50 and 61.8, targeting 23 again. So that being said, let's wait for the USD CAD to rise for another, I would say like 37 pips before we can start selling it. However, the take profit level is gonna be right here, the lowest level of the support where the market has originally reversed from, aiming approximately 97 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone is going to be ranging till the peak of the resistance above 61.8. And of course, guys, as we know, seems like a downtrend so far. And if the market is going to be able to break out from 61.8, that means that this trend is no longer bearish. It's going to be an upper trend. So that means the safe zone going to be ranging for about 61 pips or 60 pips, I would say, against 96 pips of profit. Moving now to the USD CHF. Alright, so the USD CHF, guys, signal seems like it's running so well. However, I believe that we can edit the signal, that we can actually expect from the market to continue the fall to reach that level of a real support as 0.9412, and from there we can start buying the market again. Just wait for the USD CHF to fall for another 20 pips before we can start buying it again. I think there is actually no need to analyze the USD CHF deeper than that. It's really a straightforward and simple analysis. The market, guys, has already formed here a fake breakout from that level of a real support. So meaning, if the market is going to continue the fall, let me zoom in to show it to you. Right here, of course, we are having that fake breakout from that real level of the support, which was, of course, a real level of the support in the past as well. So meaning, if the market is going to continue the fall, it will be respecting the same level of a real support, and then it's going to continue the rise. And keep in mind, we will end up with inverted head and shoulders pattern, which can confirm indeed the reversal, the bullish reversal on that level. So that being said, the USD CHF signal is gonna be for the buy as 0.89412. That's everything for the USD CHF. Let's now move to the gold. Guys, I'm so happy and so proud about this signal. I just hope the next analysis is just gonna be as good as this one. I really don't want to mess it up. The gold, guys, has indeed respected our analysis and went in more than 265 pips of profit. Anyway, what we can expect now with the gold. First of all, let me just delete the old signal and let's see now what we can expect on the next move. Now moving to the weekly chart. So the weekly chart shows us right here a strong bearish fall. Within just 2 days, this candle, guys, the current candle, has indeed wiped the entire work of the last 2 weeks. As you can see, this candle right here and that candle right here, we're actually ranging inside of that level. However, the third candle of this week has actually wiped the entire closing and opening of the last 2 weeks candles, which means we're looking indeed for a strong bearish movement so far. Moving to the daily chart, as you can see also, my friends, the market has indeed managed to make here the the bearish breakout from that level of a support trend line. So meaning, if we look at the left side, we're having here also a resistance level. Right here exactly. This was indeed a real level of the resistance. And now after the appearance of that the bearish breakout candle, there is a possibility for the gold that it will rise again and reach the same level of a real resistance. And from there, we can start selling the market. But that's going to happen after the gold rise for another 124 pips. I think there is actually an entry sooner than that. So let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now what I will do to you guys here is showing you how we can apply the trend lines. It's just simply like that. Look at these wicks right here. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wicks. These wicks, guys, are not randomly there. What we can do is simply draw here a resistance trend line that matches up along with that resistance trend lines. That means that the gold actually might be triggered just after it rises for another 50 pips, I would say. Now, by looking at the left side, we're having here indeed a real level of the resistance. Indeed, right here exactly. That level was indeed a real level of the resistance. Therefore, we can actually assume that the same level of a resistance trend line will be respected. Now, if we will be selling the gold here, we have to expect from the market to rise against our direction for about, let me just be sure, exactly, yes, about 173 pips, because there is a possibility that the gold will be ranging inside of that range of the resistance zone before finally start the fall. Therefore, that's going to be the best level to start selling the gold, and again, expect it to be against our direction for a few more pips before finally becomes in profit. However, if we started the sell right here, let me just go to the daily chart to confirm. Yes, indeed, just right there, exactly at the peak of the previous resistance right here, which has already become a support. That's going to be our take profit level, which means, back to the 4-hour time frame, we will actually be expecting to make 362 pips of profit against 170 pips of a safe zone. Alright, so guys, before we ending the video, it's just very important to mention that you have to subscribe to the channel, you have to hit the like button. Hopefully we can reach another 300 likes, but also something more important I have to say. The gold has indeed made a big profits for those who have taken this signal. Now, for example, guys, I want you guys to be careful about how to manage your funds. For example, you have made $2,000 from this trade or the signal which I have sent you. Now what you will do next with the next signal for the new sell is investing a part or a chunk of the profits you have made. For example, invest only $400 from the profits that you have made from the first sell signal for the gold. I want you guys to think like investors. Always keep investing your money, but carefully. Don't risk losing all the profits that you have made. You have made profit of $2,000 from the first signal. Now on the next signal, don't ever get so greedy and just invest a part or a nugget from the profit that you have made. Just a small part of it, I mean like $400 or $500, even $200, whatever it is, just invest it in the new signal, just in case. Maybe the signal will fail, maybe the gold will continue rising, we are not sure yet. So therefore, be careful guys about the profits that you have made from the last signal when investing in the new ones. So until then guys, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.